Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the RDA Marcus Rashford tactical performance and tactical analysis of yesterday's game. Now that I've had a sleep on it, how do I feel the day after? Again, I guess the same. Disappointed. Just questioning some of the decisions, some of the plays, and I won't say much has changed overnight. But anyways, smash a like, subscribe if you're new. We're gonna look into Marcus Rashford. Now, what's wrong with Marcus Rashford? We're going to try get into that. We're going to try discover the answers to that. But from the media and journalists around, I've been seeing the treatment Rashford's been getting. Lots of sympathy towards Marcus Rashford. I guess understandably so. Obviously the things he does off the field are absolutely fantastic. I'll never hate him for that. But it's what he does on the field that matters in my life, in my personal life. And to many United fans around the world, that's what matters more. What he does on the field and what he's been doing on the field has been absolutely Ipswich Championship level standard at the moment. So I don't know. Is there something deeper that's going on with Marcus Rashford? All I'm gonna say is that as Anthony Martial, Paul Pogba, they put in a performance like that, you will not see the same sympathy that Marcus Rashford gets, and I think that's wrong. I do think that's wrong. I think that just shows the bias in English media and journalism in the England in general. So it is what it is. I think it's wrong, and that's just how I think. And I think someone like Marcus Rashford shouldn't be getting special treatment. So we're gonna get into it though. Let's look at the stats. Again, the Aston Villa game, right? So he played 86 minutes, then he got subbed, and when he got subbed off, the fans cheered for him getting subbed off. That just shows you everything about Marcus Rashford. The fact that he didn't chase down a loose ball that Greenwood should have passed him. In all fairness, for it to happen, Greenwood had a shot. The ball was loose. He could have easily tapped it in. If there was Cristiano Ronaldo, we get a goal there. Some of the shooting decisions horrible. Then he was 50 yards through on goal, 1-on-1. He messes it up. There's a simple pass to his left. It's not good enough. It's not good enough from Rashford. Got 0 goals, 0 assists. Obviously touched the ball 45 times, 68% passing accuracy. As a left winger and a left forward, that is disgraceful, Rashford. Absolutely disgraceful. At United, we always wonder why we don't have the ball. Why can't we pass the ball? When players are doing this on the field, it shows you exactly all the problems. 68% is not good enough for United standards. Key pass was one. God help me trying to figure out that key pass because I can't remember. I think it was the one where it went to Cavani, but that wasn't really like a key pass. It was an okay average pass across the face of the box. 0 crosses from a winger, 0 long balls. Amazing, absolutely fantastic, Rashford. 0 shots on target, 0 shots off target. That's a lie. That's a definite lie. Free kick also again yesterday. It wasn't off target, but it went in the wall from who knows how many yards off. Shots blocked. 4 of his shots got blocked. Dribble attempts. Now this is something Rashford has been good at. He's usually good at dribbling people, beating his man, and getting to dangerous spaces. And just now he's lost not only his end product, he's lost that ability now as well. You can see there, 6 dribbles attempted, only 2 successful. Again, shocking as a winger for Manchester United. Ground duels 1, 3 out of 11. What's going on with Rashford? Aerial duels 1, nothing out of 2. Possession lost 18 times. Marcus Rashford has lost possession 18 times in the game. Now imagine let's just say there's 1 possession loss for every minute. That's 18 minutes of football that Marcus Rashford himself has wasted possession while we had the ball. That's 18 minutes we had the ball and he lost it. That's kind of ridiculous. It's kind of scary to think about that. Fouled 1 was fouled 1, doesn't really matter. Offside, at least it was only offside once. But we won't know the Rashford. This guy is born offside. One of my favorite commentary lines. He's born offside, so is what it is. Well, clearances, block shots, all of that's just defensive stuff. Been dribbled past twice, so it is what it is. Defensively, Marcus Rashford doesn't help. You look at the heat map there on the top right of the screen. Obviously, I'm taking all these stats from SofaScore, so shout out to them. Go check their website. On the left hand side, you can see it's very interesting, the heat map, because there's lots of yellow blobs and patches around lots of the central area and towards the right, because he played at the right for a little bit. But if you look at the left, look how little he tracks back. Like Rashford only hugs that touchline right there on the left, and even then he doesn't even go to the box. He doesn't even go closer to the corner flag. And when he's in those positions, does Rashford cross? No. Does he make key passes? No. He had 0 long balls, 0 crosses in the stats, and he's playing at the left winger. So you're telling me every time Rashford is in that position, he goes for a ridiculous shot, and he does go for a ridiculous shot, a shot where nobody would take. Why aren't you crossing the ball from there? And then, for SofaScore, I generally don't take them really that seriously, to be honest, SofaScore. Like, personally, just the way you look at things, and SofaScore are kind of generous. Like, they gave McTominay an 8.8. I mean, come on. Come on. I guess they based everything on stats, and, forgot the goal. I guess that's why. But, if SofaScore even gives you a 6.1, you know how much of a stinker you've had. Because, like, a 6.1 really is, like, I would say, a real-life United sport. Probably give Rashford an average of 3 yesterday. I don't think anyone can defend Rashford yesterday. If you're a Rashford fan or Rashford stan, you can't defend it. And all I'm gonna say is Martial, Ilanga, Greenwood, Sancho, they aren't doing worse than Marcus Rashford. So, and this is the problem at United. It's one of the many problems. Someone like Rashford is going to keep on playing just because his name is Marcus Rashford, and that's not right. That's not right. Ralph should be benching him. He should be dropped. He shouldn't be playing games for United. And I don't know what is wrong with Rashford, and who knows what's wrong. If things are going on in his personal life, that's really unfortunate. But don't know. We don't really know. Rashford hasn't told us anything, so it is what it is. And is he part of the cliques? Is he part of the troublemakers? Is Rashford that type of guy? Does he have a bit of an ego on his head? I don't know. And where do I stand with Rashford? Because I've been seeing that question flying around. Like, what would you guys really think about? Honest opinions about Marcus Rashford. What would you do? Bench him, drop him, speak to him, just play him till he gets into form, sell him? I've always been skeptical about Rashie. Everyone knows that if you've been watching this channel for a long time. I've always called Rashford out on his bullshit. And now I think it's even worse. I think it's even worse where he has to play in the system. And I think if we had to play like this, or in for the future, I don't know what Rashford does really besides scoring. Doesn't really get assists, not creative. So I don't really know. Like I say, I always say sell him to Ipswich. As at the moment, if he did, let's just say we sold Rashford hypothetically, I wouldn't bat an eye. I wouldn't care. I'm that disheartened with some of these United players in this club in general, where it's like nothing can hurt me anymore. It's just like it sucks. This whole club sucks. So it is what it is. Let's see what happens. But do let me know what you thought about Rashford and what do you think is the future for Marcus Rashford. So smash a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all again tomorrow. Goodbye.